Hi, I'm Dr. Marianne Brandon. I'm a clinical psychologist and certified sex therapist, and I'm in private practice in Annapolis, Maryland, USA. And I'm here to talk to you today about making your sex life better. I'll be speaking to you about patients of mine, Sandy and John, and I say that in quotes because Sandy and John aren't real people. They're composites of patients. I don't even have to change their names because they don't exist, but probably there are parts of them that you'll recognize within yourself. Sandy and John had been together, married for 2 years, but they had been together for 6 years prior to that. And they both described how their sex life was fabulous before they got married, but just around the time they got married, things tanked for them and they just weren't enjoying their sex life anymore. So what they said to me is everything was perfect in their relationship, but their sex life. Now I hear this all the time. This is a very common concern among couples, and that's because for many couples their sexual satisfaction declines as the relationship ages. So that's normal, so people have to work harder to keep their sex life exciting over time. So what I spoke with Sandy and John about is first focusing on themselves, because it's really easy to focus on your partner and notice all the things they're doing that you don't like, and as a result you don't take time to think about what you're doing that could be improved. So step one is to think about who you are as a sexual being. Would you like to make love to yourself? Think about what you offer sexually, and that's a great place to start. Remember that it takes two people to create any sexual relationship. So focus on two things. One is your heart. Is your heart open? Are you feeling love for your partner? Often in life, our hearts just constrict, and our bodies. We get stressed in life, and life can be difficult at times. And as a result, we kind of close down. And nobody enjoys sex if you're closed down, physically or emotionally. So step one is to be aware of your heart and open it before you make love. Meaning, feel your love for your partner and allow yourself to feel expanded and relaxed. And step two is to avoid sexual routines. Most couples get stuck in them, it's just natural. But sexual routines lead to sexual boredom. So do your best to try new things, and that means try new things sexually, like make love on the kitchen table instead of in the bedroom, but also try new things together. Just share new experiences together. That could mean going on vacation or reading a book together, but anytime you keep your relationship fresh, it's going to trickle down into your sex life and help keep your sex life fresh too. And that also goes for yourself. So keep learning new things, stay interested in the world, and the more you feed yourself in the world, the more you'll be able to feed your relationship and your sex life. Now keep in mind that making love is not innate, it's a learned skill. Having sex is innate, but making love takes time to cultivate and develop within yourself and with your partner. So be patient and put effort into it. You will have to extend beyond your comfort zone, meaning there are some things that you know you like sexually, but in order to keep your sex life fresh over time, you're going to have to push those boundaries a little bit. Let yourself get a little anxious. Not too anxious, because that's just going to flatten you, then you'll be scared. And if you're not anxious enough, you'll be bored. So you see, you have to find that middle ground where things are interesting and exciting and new and a little anxiety provoking, and that'll help keep your sex life fresh over time. Many people ask for quick fixes for their sex life, and there really aren't quick fixes, but there are ways to jumpstart your sex life, to get things started in the right direction. One thing I suggest to my patients is to take your partner to sex school. So what sex school is you make love to your partner the way you'd want them to make love to you. And that means come on to them the way you would want them to come on to you, touch them that way, look at them that way, talk to them that way. Now this is actually a very vulnerable making exercise, because it's hard for us to really show up and show our partners what we want. But without doing that, your partner's not going to know how to make love to you, so you really do have to teach them. Also, slow sex way down. When you're having sex quickly, it's like eating a meal fast. You don't really taste it, you just gobble it up. But if you eat slowly and savor it, sex is the same way. So make love slowly and savor it, and that will help you feel more excited. Also, think about the fact that all relationships eventually end, and there will be a last time you make love to your partner. If you keep that in mind, it can keep you from taking your partner for granted, which we all do when we're not thinking about it. We don't put energy into it. We take our partners for granted. But be aware there will be a last time you have the opportunity to show them how much you love them. Well, I hope this video was helpful. Keep in mind that these videos are not intended for treatment. They're they're for educational purposes only. So if you have questions and concerns, please consult your doctor. But we do invite you to place your comments on the forum of ourgyn.com, and I'll be happy to respond to them if I can. I hope this video was helpful. And as always, remember that great sex is important, but it's part of a much bigger picture of learning to give and receive love better. Thank you.